To select the most beautiful woman as his queen, the king had a mannequin created. However, all three gorgeous princesses possessed perfect figures and passed this test with flying colors. Since the three candidates were absolutely stunning, the king found himself unable to make a decision, so he ordered his wise men to devise three challenging riddles. Surprisingly, all three contestants proved to be incredibly intelligent, providing perfect answers to every puzzle. Left with no choice, the king began a third test. He had servants bring in a table and pour 3 glasses of wine. The king announced that to become his queen, a woman must possess not only unmatched beauty and wisdom, but also extraordinary courage and boldness. At that moment, 3 slaves appeared in the great hall. The king ordered them to pick up the glasses and drink. After downing the wine, one of them immediately collapsed and died. It turned out that one of the 3 bottles contained poison. Witnessing this scene, the princesses were absolutely terrified. Fortunately, the king declared that anyone who wished to withdraw now would face no consequences. The first princess, completely frightened, begged the king's permission to quit the competition. The second princess didn't want to give up, but she decided to let the third princess choose first. To everyone's surprise, the third princess was incredibly bold. She casually picked up a glass and drank it down in one gulp. She showed no signs of poisoning whatsoever. Now it was the second princess's turn. She struggled to choose a glass but ultimately couldn't muster the courage to drink it, and finally decided to give up. At this point, the third princess simply picked up the second glass and drank it down. Nothing happened, but she wasn't done yet. She continued and drank the third glass as well. Everyone was absolutely stunned because she remained standing strong. It turns out this princess had already figured out that the current king was known to be a benevolent ruler who would never carelessly take his subjects' lives. The slave who had collapsed earlier was merely part of an elaborate act orchestrated by the king. The third test examined not only courage but wisdom as well. The king was overjoyed and immediately crowned the young woman as his queen.